This week's hot topic, you've got it, the Bank of Canada meeting, where they just decided to maintain the overnight rate, marking a continued pause since last July. So what does this mean for our local real estate market here in Niagara? You may recall that last week I spoke about whether or not our prices have actually bottomed out. Well, it's no surprise to me that some economists are suggesting that the unchanged rates coupled with a softening economy is suggesting that probably prices have indeed stabilized. Look, the real estate market is hypersensitive to changes, so I'm very optimistic that the continued stabilization of the rates is a great indicator for 2024. So on that note, let's take a look at the numbers, because the local real estate market here in Niagara is actually waking up. Phones are ringing. As of Wednesday's announcement, the Niagara region saw 88 sales take place. That's throughout the region. Now, what's significant about this is last week we only saw 55 sales take place in the Niagara region. Fort Erie specifically, where I live and breathe, saw 7 versus just 1 the same time last week. And almost every sub-district that I serve throughout the Niagara region saw an increase in sales. Take a look at these numbers. Yay! The other thing that's on the upwards trajectory is, of course, the inventory. In fact, inventory is up this week over last in spite of selling more properties. So until sales start to absorb the amount of inventory coming on the market, we're not going to be seeing those absorption rates coming down just yet. Now, together, we'll be watching each week just to see what happens. Look, the bottom line is we are seeing our prices settle, interest rates have stabilized, and lots of people still need housing. This is 2024, and I'm excited about the activities that we're going to see this year in the real estate market. 2023 has gone bye-bye. By the way, this weekend, I won't be hosting any open houses because I have a lineup of appointments throughout the weekend on my individual listings. These are private showings. I'm telling you, the phones are ringing. Have a great weekend. I look forward to sharing with you in the next few weeks the numbers, as I'm sure that the number of sales are going to start to absorb the news that just came out from the Bank of Canada. So I'm excited to share these numbers. Have a great weekend. Get out, enjoy yourself. The snow has subsided. Get out to a restaurant. I hope myself to get to the boat show this weekend in Toronto, because before we know it, we're going to be back on the waters here in Niagara. Thank you.